Hey guys, I'm gonna go over the stuff in my bathroom that I use to shave. So this is a pretty interesting review. These are the main electronic devices I have to cut and trim and groom myself. This is the Norelco, I think this is the 5000 series, 57,000 series. Awesome electric shaver. Has a trimmer in the back. And also for the circular blades, beautiful thing. This thing lasted for over 4 years now, and my other ones still work. Lasted over 9 years. So very well designed, very easy to clean. Philips Norelco OneBlade. This is something new I just got very recently. I like how the grip is rubberized. It's both of those are rechargeable, and you just plug it in, and they're also water resistant, so you can actually use them while wet. Of course, don't use it when it's plugged in. When it's plugged in, it doesn't work. Anywho, this thing actually slides against your face and does very fine-tuned trimming for your beard, or for even being very careful for your brow. You can also do it for, it has a comb that you can add on it to do other distance shaving. This thing, the head moves, and you're supposed to put that surface right against your face. So there's the blades that move to the sides of it, like that basically trims. So it acts like a razor, to be honest, and it just guides it in front of your over your skin and trims it very short into stubble virtually. So it's pretty awesome. The blades last about a good 4 months according to what Philips says, but I think I'm gonna probably make it last probably a year or so, because the way I clean everything afterwards, everything anyways. So here's the Conair Man, which is neat. This is a nose, ear, hair trimmer. The nice thing about this one is it actually has a 360-degree blade in there, so it cuts from the side, top, and in the middle section, which I thought was pretty awesome. I never really used this before until now. I recently got those two new ones. Again, this guy is my go-to for 90% of all my stuff. So I do like how it's lasted for a long time. Simple charging. It takes like 30 minutes to charge full, and I take this with me when I travel as well, because it only takes 30 minutes and you could use it for a whole week or so for me. So as you can see, there's water marks everywhere because I use it in the shower as well. So it works in the shower, and I love it. You know, best thing to do in the morning, shower and shave at the same time. The trimmer works pretty well, but I really don't use the trimmer as much. I only use it for trimming some sideburns and stuff like that, and sometimes trimming some other longer hair. But that's all I use it for. I only use the 3 blades. The one blade is pretty neat because I'm using that to trim, like, let's say, eyebrows, as well as if I want to leave my mustache a little longer or something, or even grow a little more facial hair. Again, if you plug this thing in, it charges, but it won't work. So I think that's a safety precaution thing. In the past, when razors you could plug it in, so use it. Nowadays, every time you plug in, it's just to charge it, and then you can't really use it and turn it on. The blade pops off the top by hitting that arrow button, and the whole thing comes off as one cartridge. So like I said, I'm really good with cleaning my blades right after I shave. So usually my blades last about 2 to 3 or 4 times the lifespan. So as you can see, there's suspension and springs, so you're supposed to keep this along your face, and it trims against it. So it leaves like a very fine stubble afterwards. Not stubble, but like less than a millimeter or less. Not as fine as putting it against the thing, but it's definitely much more finer than my trimmer on my electric razor. So very useful tool. Definitely is an excellent companion for the Norelco. I think this is the Speed XL or whichever one it was. I don't know. I have like 2 now. But yeah, definitely well worth it. I think they actually sell this at Costco too now, but I bought this one on Amazon. I'll leave a few links below as well. But again, this is water resistant, so you could take it into the shower and stuff, which I thought was awesome. I love the fact that you could take these things into the shower, or when you're bathing. So well, the hair really goes down the drain, and since my hair is so short, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I regret that with the rooter. So anywho, long story short, it is a very awesome device. I never thought I needed to use it until I actually bought one. So very fine detailing, whether you're doing facial hair or trimming stuff. It's not meant to trim private part hair. Apparently, it says it in the manual too. Not meant to do private part hair. Anywho, there's a body trimmer for that. Anyways, I don't need to use it anyways. So this is the nose hair trimmer. There's actually a different top that you could use it as a trimmer. So, but since I have that more advanced trimmer, I really don't need it. The top comes off because you could change it. You just have to wash the top after you finish and the hair comes out. There are on, off, and basically a battery replacement. So I like the fact that the blade guard and blades is almost like 360 where it shaves up, around, and sides while you pull it out, and there's no pain and stuff, of course, which I like. It uses a AA battery. You use alkaline. You can use, I think they actually use alkaline or lithium, but I just use a lithium on this one, so I don't have to change it off as much. So that's about it. It's super simple, very effective. I love. I never needed to use the nose trimmer because I usually use the manual way of doing it, and by the manual way of doing it, I mean using a blade. So not one of these, of course. This is my, I think, Gillette and the other ones, and this is a 5-blade version. I use these just to take out any really fine hairs that I can't get with either of the other 2 electric shavers. They're the finishing touches. And let me show you this guy. This is my nose hair trimmer before. So before I had the electric Conair Man nose hair trimmer, I use this. It's a safety scissor that has a pointed tip, and these shears are sharp. So it's good because you just basically put it in your nose and slowly snip. So as you slowly snip around, you're just opening it very small opening, and it doesn't poke you because it has a rounded tip. But at the same time, it'll take out most of the long outgrown nose hair. But this is a lot safer. Using the electric one is a heck of a lot safer and a lot faster too. And I totally recommend, using the Conair version. I've been using these safety scissors for, I don't know, probably a good 10 years. Still the same pair of scissors. They work really well. You get them at a beauty shop or at Dye or somewhere, but these are safety scissors meant for this. You basically stick it up your nose and slowly trim and not hurt yourself, hopefully. I've seen other people use real scissors, like really sharp barber scissors, and that was scary. Anyways, that's really about it, guys. I figured I'd share all these fun things. Again, the nose hair trimmer, awesome. The Norelco is awesome too. And of course, the Norelco OneBlade is actually very awesome too. It's very interesting. I think those are very useful, essential electric items. The beauty safety scissors, very useful too for other things in case you were to do some fine detail cuts.